Hi, this is Tanya from Love Butter Tarot, back with the monthly reading for February 2018 for Aquarius. How are you doing, Aquarius? Right, it's my first time back this year, first time I've done monthlies. I didn't get to do them in January, so apologies for that, but thank you for your patience as well. So I'm going to get straight on, Aquarius, with what I'm picking up psychically for you, okay? And I feel this month is a month of temptation, a month of really looking at yourself as well and looking at what projections you have, okay? So it could be quite a steamy month for you as well, Aquarius, because like I say, it's like that old devil called love could come up as well, but also that inner little devil. When I was young and I was naughty, my mum used to say I had the devil in me. I don't know why, but and then I used to apologize and say I had that in me, and I always got away with what it was. So that's sort of coming to mind a little bit with this, and I do feel, that sometimes you can, I don't know, you have this wild side, and sometimes when it's under control, and you're balancing it in moderation, then that's fine. But when you let it fully unleash, it can be quite detrimental to you, to your relationships with others, to your work, to everything like that. So what I'm wanting to say this month is I feel that there is a need for a bit self-awareness, looking at your actions and looking at how they can affect other people as well as yourself, okay? Look at areas where you tend to self-sabotage. Look at where you are easily led as well, and sort of addressing any weaknesses that you have, I mean, this could be anything. It could be drink, it could be drugs, it could be chocolate, it could be staying up too late, it could be anything, anything that isn't good for you, that you still feel compelled to do, and that is fine if you're the only one involved in it. But if it's affecting your life in any other way, you need to have a look at it and own it, okay? Or look at what you're trying to mask around it, because like I say, it's not anybody else's job to make our life better. That is our job. People can be around to enhance it, but it's not their job to look after us, if that makes sense. So that was what was coming through psychically, Aquarius. But what I'm getting here is I do feel, and you might get this already, you might be going to click that off button, because what they're saying here in your cards is that I feel you could be a little bit on the defensive, okay, at the beginning of this month. And it's sort of like if somebody said something to you, you could like sort of jump at them and try and defend yourself or defend your actions, Now, often that is, if we are happy with what we're doing and then somebody mentions it, we're like, oh, okay, that's your opinion, But if we know that there's a little bit of truth in what somebody else is saying, then we are very quick to jump to our defense. So I see that may be a bit of a problem the first week in February, okay? So like I say, just try and hold that tongue, I know it's hard for you, Aquarius, but try and just bite your tongue a little bit. And this is where there is strength, okay? It's like, if you can react in a very civil and sort of mellow way rather than attacking, rather than, so you're responding rather than reacting, okay? That will be your saving grace this month, I feel. I feel like there's some things that are like, yeah, there's the old devil again, he's come in. I want to say this month, can you, I don't want to, it could be like go off to a retreat, go somewhere like that, because I do feel burning the candle at both ends could be on the cards this month, okay? For some reason, there's celebrations. I'm seeing friends around. I'm seeing like sort of, there's friends, there's parties. This could be, it's like living this wild life, this rock and roll lifestyle, which is great. But make sure that you have the time to do it, and make sure that this isn't interfering with your daily life, okay? be a rock star on weekends, you know, and then just, you know, do your normal 9 to 5 if that's what you do, because I do feel you could, there's a risk here of you being led astray. This is what I'm getting, not in a bad way, but it's like, all right, okay, come on, yeah, I'm meant to be going out, but I'm meant to be doing work, but come on, I'll go out, you know, or I'll always crack open that second bottle of wine or something like that, you know, that's what seems to be coming in. But I feel like what you need to do, you need to be a little bit strict with yourself, okay? This is it. It's like you need to be stern with yourself, because you are easily led, you know, this is great. This is what's lovely about Aquarius. But I feel that this is sort of moderation. Moderation is being brought in here, you know, and like I say, you know, be a part-time rock star. This is what I feel. There's a lot of financial security coming in for you. So I do feel you're working on something that is going to be very, very secure for your future, or very fruitful for your future, okay? And I just feel that you need a clear head to do this, okay? Because like I say, you know, we all, when, you know, it doesn't matter how much we drink, when we get up the next morning, our head is a bit foggy. And this is what I feel. It's like you have a lot of work to do, and you don't want to like let anything, you know, sort of interfere with that. You know, in March, fine, you know, party all you want, but this month is really about sort of ground down and sticking your nose to the grindstone as well, I feel, because there's a lot of changes coming for you, and I feel that this is great. It's almost like I'm seeing here, it's like your little bit of a puppy where somebody's opening the gate and you're just running out with this like wild abandon sort of thing, and it's like, great, but just calm down, you could end up pulling a muscle or something like that, you know. So like I say, this is good. There's a lot of newness coming, but I feel you have to, they're saying to me there, you have to stick to the rules. If you want success, you need to stick to the rules. This is not a time to break the rules. This is not a time for sort of anarchy or anything like this. You know, this is about toeing the line. You know, I really like this. Otherwise, you know, this could be quite detrimental to you. I feel some of you could be looking at maybe a road trip or buying a new car or something like that, okay? Because it's like, you know, this success is coming for you, so you're ready to splash out, okay? Because like I say, money, I feel, is going to be okay for you this month. There's going to be more than what you normally have. So it's like, I feel that you could be a bit lavish and go out and buy yourself, you know, this sports car or something like that. Again, moderation, you know, you don't have to do it just yet, or you don't have to go for the biggest, shiniest, brightest one in the showroom. You know, this is it. It's all just being a little bit taming that wild side this month, Aquarius. You know, don't worry, the money is not going anywhere. You're going to have it. There's abundance coming for you. There's a real proudness coming for you as well, where you're going to be proud of your achievements, you know. But like I say, just, you know, humility is key this month, I feel. When I'm looking at love life here as well, I don't feel you're going to be short of admirers this month as well. It's like, God, it's, you know, this is sort of, it's like a sex, drugs and rock and roll reading that I'm doing here, you know. What is it? It remind me there of that George Best story, you know, George Best, the great footballer. I don't know if any of you know him, and I once seen him do a talk, and he'd said at the time, I mean, he had terrible drink problems, which was very, very sad, but, you know, he made a joke of this, and he'd said at one point, he'd been in the casino this night, he'd won, so he had all of this money. He was in this really expensive hotel, I don't know who it was. At the time, he was going out with Miss World, and he said they'd gone back to the hotel, got naked, thrown all the money on the bed and everything like that, and he'd ordered champagne from room service, and the guy knocked on the door and opened the door, and he seen him, and he went, Mr. Best, where did it all go wrong? You know, and he said, I'm like turned around with all this money, Miss World on my bed and all of that, you know, and this is what I'm getting with this reading a little bit with you, Aquarius. You know, it's like there is abundance and it's there, but please just be humble with it, because things can, you know, humility, you will get more with it, and you will win more friends as well. That is how you influence people, you know, by your humility. Within love life, I'm going back to that here as well. I feel like there could be a little bit of a blip. There is a love life there. There is somebody there around you, but I feel if you are putting more attention into you having fun rather than into this relationship, that could cause a little bit of a problem, okay, for you. And I just want to warn you of that. You know, I did mention earlier on about how your actions can affect other people, you know, and I think that is what you really need to look at this time as well. Some of you, there may be a third person within a relationship, or like I say, there's temptation around. I just want to say to you again with this, moderation. Just wait, you know, wait a while. This is it, you know, resist temptation. Don't be rash, Aquarius, you know, because this will cause confusion. And I feel if you don't tell the truth about something this month, that it may get found out, okay? And then this will put like a sort of blot in your copybook sort of thing. And you don't want that, because you are on the road to success. You know, you're going up that ladder. You don't want to actually fall down that snake, okay? So that's what they're showing me there. There's a fantastic new beginning, newness coming for you. You may be a little bit worried about this as well. And this may be why you're wanting this party lifestyle, because you're wanting to distract yourself in some way for it. You know, but please just sit with your feelings and know that whatever you've got coming is what you've worked hard for, you know. So like I say, this is it. You're building your future, but you know, don't be too quick to build it. Don't be too quick to throw money around and stuff like that. Yes, the money is coming in a constant flow, but just be aware of what you're spending. Think, do you really need that? What is it you're going to get from that? You know, if it's a new handbag, if it's a new perfume or whatever, if it's going to bring you joy, that's great. If it's you're buying it so that other people will be impressed, that's not coming from a good place, okay? So like I say, come from love all the time, not your ego this month, and you will be absolutely fine, because I see you sitting pretty by the end of the month, you know, feeling pretty rested, a lot of ideas, a lot of creativity coming in. There might be a collaboration with somebody in a creative sense. I feel, yeah, they're showing me here, Aquarius, I feel there is a lot of fire in your reading as well. And I feel some of you could meet a fire sign. Okay, now this fire sign as well, it's going to be, you've got a lot of fire around you at the moment as well. And I just feel this could be sparks flying. This could be something very, very big, but fiery, okay? It's not a case of sitting at home with pipe and slippers and stuff like that. This relationship, it's like, woof, you know, it could be pretty electric, okay? And, you know, this could be somebody from your past coming back as well. But again, with this relationship, there's that much fire with it. There's that much spark, that I feel what you need to do is just dampen it down a little bit, because that fire could get out of control and it could burn that quick that it will burn out quickly. Now, this seems to have legs. It seems to have longevity. So by using a little bit temperance with this, by bringing a little bit balance in, this could mean that you could be in this for the long haul, okay? If you go all guns blazing, and like I say, your fire, their fire, boof, it could either go out of control or it could burn out as quick as it comes in, okay? So I hope that makes sense to you. Like I say, it's worth putting the effort in. It's worth having patience as well, you know, because there's something very, very good. There's a lot of success coming for you this month, Aquarius. A lot of success. I feel in love. I feel in general, you know, financial and work. You know, it's quite a good month for you. But please heed what I've said. You know, it's all about just moderation, and that will make sure that your successes come and stay, rather than just show themselves briefly and then disappear. Okay, so I hope that makes sense to you, Aquarius. I'm going to pull a spirit card and see what spirit have to say about this. So spirit card for Aquarius, please. Spirit card for Aquarius. February 2018. These cards are really, I usually wait, this is why I'm shuffling so much. I usually wait until one drops out when I shuffle these cards, but they haven't been this morning, so like I say, it's just for me to pick one. Oh, there you go. There's two fell out there, so you know that's it. You like buses, you wait along and then two come at once. Right, okay, so we have emotions and we have honesty, okay? So one of them says here, you are awash with unexpressed emotions. Say exactly what you feel. It's safe for you to speak your truth. So like I said before, I feel that you are trying to cover something up. This, you know, this could be your emotions. It's not anything deceitful. But, you know, look at it and actually speak these words. Speak about how you are really feeling, especially if there's a little bit of fear there. And the honesty, the innocence, sorry, is saying, innocence, purity, and joy. You're being encouraged to just be you. Be a shining light for the world. Expect positive outcomes to flow from your honesty and pure intentions. And that's what I said. Don't let your egoic intentions, do you know what I mean, take over. You know, be you. Just be you. You don't have to impress people. The right people will be impressed with your authenticity. Okay, so be honest, be innocent, you know, and if you have a plan, tell people you have a plan, you know, and that will go better for you than actually, you know, trying to sort of put on this little dance and show and whatever like that for people to impress them. You know, you don't need to do that. It's almost like I'm seeing a peacock here, and you know, when your peacock sort of ruffles its feathers and it has all its feathers out and it's like, wow, look at me, look how beautiful I am. You know, that's it. That's superficial. You know, you are beautiful on the inside, and just being you will show that to other people as well, and it will probably get you a lot more recognition, you know, than this fancy pants stuff. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. Please let me know if it does. If anybody would like a personal reading with me, because I've been away for a couple of weeks, I've been traveling Spain, and because I've been away and haven't been doing readings, I have extended the offer that I had on. So if any of you would like to take advantage of this, just click the link below. It's in the description. It will take you to my booking schedule where it will tell you when I'm available as well. The discounted offer is staying on until the 14th of February, okay? After the 14th of February, it'll be back to normal prices. And if you book before the 14th of February, you don't have to have your reading before that. But if you book before then, you're guaranteed the discounted price. And I would love to connect with you as well. Okay, so have a fabulous month. Like I say, humility is key, Aquarius. Okay, Satam.